Hey, now to the reading. Like I said, bear with me. I've got imposter syndrome and stage fright. But I've got my cards. I'll show you the way that I cut them. I'm shaking. Why am I shaking? This is a pre-record. But anyway. Why am I shaking so much? Anyway, right, so let's do this. I'm going to do 3 cards for past, present and future. And you just saw me. Oh, damn. This one hit the floor. This is the Hangman in reverse. This is going to be in addition to the 3 I pull. This is a Hangman in reverse. Yeah, this is the vibe I'm getting at the moment, is reluctance, nervousness. So Hangman in reverse is like you've got the perspective, but you're confused. You can see what you need to do. You know it in practical application in your mind. You know the talk. You can talk the talk, but you know that you're not ready to walk the walk, if that makes sense. It is about knowing what you have to do and then deciding on, or taking a step back and assessing, but why am I not walking the walk? Why am I just talking the talk? What is in my way? Is it just me? Am I the only thing in the way of what I've got to do or what could be good for me? And this is so important. This is an important point. Sometimes it's not things that are in the way, it's just your mindset. And you see all these tarot readings saying, oh, is your mindset in the way? Change your mindset and then you will manifest. But it's okay to be in your own way. Sometimes the only thing that's in your way of you achieving what you need to, you know what you need to do to get there, but it almost feels like a procrastination. Like, why am I not doing it? And there lies the question. If you haven't got the oomph to push forward, you know you can do it, but for some reason you just aren't. You're stuck. It isn't a case of being like, oh, I just got to change my mindset. The question is, why do you feel stuck? Why do you feel like you don't have the energy? You know what you got to do, but still, you just can't do it. And that little reason, that little thing isn't bad. And we're made to feel like it's bad. Like you just not being able to do it because you just don't or can't is made out to be bad. Like it's not a good enough excuse. You should be getting out of your own way. But actually that's incorrect. If you feel like you really can't get out your own way, there's a reason. And that reason would be the timing's not right. You could simply just be tired, lacking energy, procrastinating. And as an ADHDer myself, I've started to try to accept that procrastination is okay. Being in your own way is okay. This is a perspective, and along this perspective is you're looking at it, this hangman in reverse. You're looking at what you can do, and then you're beating yourself up for not being able to. And it's not that you can't do it, you could. If you were in the right mood, mindset, you have everything you need to do that, to crack on. But in the moments that I'm talking about is when there's no real excuse as to why you just can't. Sometimes you just can't. And sometimes you're just not ready. And it's okay. Then once you've assessed that and you've acknowledged that, you've worked that bit out, the question is why? Why do I feel that way? And guess what? If the answer is, I don't know, that's still a good enough answer. If you just don't know why you can't get it done, that's fine. Don't beat yourself up. I'm watching the timer. I'm a proper chatter. What's this next one? We've got the 8 of Cups. Action, change, journey, instability, lack of centre. Yeah, again, I think this is more about you and peer pressure, taking action, walking away from the empty mindset. But it's okay to have a lack mindset. It's okay not to have the energy. And it's okay if that lasts weeks. It will get done when it gets done. The timing will be right. When you suddenly wake up all rejuvenated and determined, and you have one of those days where you feel so capable of taking on the world, that'll be the day it gets done. If that day isn't today, or tomorrow, or the day after, that is okay. Relax is what I was going to say, but actually rest. It is your mind's way of telling you that you are too knackered and that your mind just needs to rest. And I don't mean sleep. I mean your mind just needs no expectations put upon it to work and do something. In the same way I've done this reading, I couldn't have done it earlier. I couldn't have done it yesterday or the day before. And tomorrow probably wouldn't be able to do it. I'm able to do it now. And that's when I'm doing it. And I've managed to bosh out a 7-minute video, which I'm going to have to learn to crop. I'm going to have to learn to do all the things. And I'm going to have to just be content with what I've achieved today. But if I don't pat myself on the back for the little that I've done, I'm going to be constantly in a headspace of failure. Don't breed failure. Just be content with however the day went. One more card. Ugh, this is a long one. Yeah, we've got the 6 of Cups reversed, which is again about exactly what we've just been talking about. It's just a mindset of when you don't succeed, you see your whole life, not just that one day, not just those handful of hours. You go, oh, today's been rubbish. But in your mindset, you think, I am rubbish. My life is rubbish. You live in a strife mindset. But why does one bad day or a handful crap all over the days that you've previously succeeded, where you've actually done incredible things of your life? Stop judging it on the day. Don't beat yourself up. And I'm going to take the same advice. I will plug away at this, or pluck away, as and when I can. I will try and see it as a win. Even just succeeding for an hour compared to earlier. Like, this whole day has been one of those days where I feel like I'm fighting for energy, where the world feels like I'm pushing a boulder up a hill. And now suddenly I've had a moment of, I can do this. Let's do a reading. And all it is a small amount of my day. I'm going to choose though to see it as the whole day. I'm not going to think about how most of the day was a failure. I'm going to view my day based off now, off the success. And for me, getting on here and doing a reading, it is a success that's lasted 10 minutes compared to the whole day that didn't feel like it was a success. Now I'm going to choose to see the 10 minutes as a success. And it's been a pleasure reading for you guys. And those of you who are following me, thank you so much. If you could like and share and do the whole shabam, as they say, all the bits and bobs, I'd really appreciate it. I really appreciate you. And I'm leaving it there. Bye.